the most common defense. All right, there's a couple of defenses, but let's just go for the first one. That is basically something, no? So as you're setting your arm triangle, now you need to push my tricep in. So to kind of prevent that, what people will do is use the hand as a cell phone and answer the phone. So when you're answering the phone, you're occupying this space, right? Because my arm like this occupies less space than my arm like this occupies more space, all right? So this is a common defense. So then you're having to fight this because this gives me space to breathe, all right? But the tricky part here is that I'm actually giving up my arm, all right? If Mamadou starts grabbing my wrist there, this is an Americana. You just need to start pulling it, and then you're set, all right? So my arm, I'm giving it up. It's a good defense, but this person can take advantage, all right? They can just pull this Americana on me. Switch. Now, when they do that defense, right, which is a very common defense, especially for people that do a lot of no-gi, they will do like this. So as I'm going, and this defense starts happening, right, it occupies a lot of space. What I'm going to do is, I can set it outside, but I can use my head right here as a wedge, right here, and I stay, and then I look for the wrist. And then I'm gonna pull the wrist this way. I'm gonna pull the wrist this way. All right? And then we're under the same mechanics, all right? Sometimes you can get it just from there, sometimes you can pull that arm out, depending on how the person is defending. Because sometimes the person has a really strong arm, you know, and you're here and they're like almost being able to stretch it. So once they stretch it, then you start attacking here. But if you can, keep the wedge here with your head. Okay, this is not a lazy head, it's a tight head. Keep it, find the wrist. And now you're gonna pull it this way. You're gonna pull it this way.
Oh,
all right?
you say sometimes the person might be strong. Now I'm thinking other things. Can I just punch him in the head?
Sure, but not when you're competing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right? So, I mean, sure, you can do anything, man. You can just do this naked. The thing is, we have a set of rules for grappling, right? We don't do punches and kicks. If we had this since the beginning, there's a lot of positions that we would not do because they literally open up the space for punching your face. So when you want to do something that is self-defense oriented, then ask me so I can tell you which ones you can tell me, oh, I can punch you, I cannot punch you. All right? So, for example,
in the street, I'll be able to do that. That's not competition. In the street, it's the street.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like, I can punch you. Sure, you can. I mean, you can also grab from here, you know, but you're not supposed to. That's the rule. Because this is injury prevention, so you just snap your finger. We don't punch each other, so we can focus on the grappling. That's basically it. If you want to include punching, then you can do MMA. Then that's kind of like a mix of everything. But for now,
too, you
yeah.
just do whatever you feel like.
I mean, yeah, you can just punch in the groin. That's not a thing. But
Eye gouging, fish hooks, nuts.
yeah,
Oh, it's like
yeah.
Oil check.
knee breaks. You
Yeah,
can do
oil check. Yeah.
You can do oil check on
Yeah.
the street, everything.
So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so you know,
Good,
like
right?
in many instances, it's like, yeah, of course, here I would like to punch his face. Why would I even do anything? It's because we have restrictions, we have rules.
Notice once I'm on the ground, I'm fucked because, like you said, when he had me the previous thing, what's the name again? The arm. He had me here. I can't get out, right? So I go here. I'm still screwed because now he's gonna grab my wrist.
So I'm gonna tell you one thing. In Jiu-Jitsu, there's no absolute.
Huh?
There's no absolute.
I will
So
say
there's-
this seems like something I don't want to do.
Yeah.
because of that.
So there's no absolute. There's no one thing that there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I feel like I would rather frame out like clinching in Muay Thai, like if it's not even close.
Yeah, for sure. So we can go over these things. For example,
But I like that. The wrist. It was so easy to snap.
Be. All right. So let's say we're here and he's going to defend how he just said, right? All right, defend.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
He's tight now.
So yes
As long
and
as
no.
I don't get my elbow down.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, it's tough. And this art accounts for those moments where you know that people are strong. I know he can bench press, so I'm doing things to make myself be heavy, 3 times heavier than I am. All right, but that is technique. If anytime you find yourself in a hard spot wanting to solve, and the first thing that comes to your mind is punching, you're not solving, you're just reacting.
Yeah.
All right, so try this art is to think. Is to think before acting, not acting and then thinking. You think, you plan, you strategize.
Like chess, playing chess.
Like chess, exactly. You set everything up so it looks like it didn't happen, but you set everything. Okay, so that's setting yourself up. So now, let's go over the defenses, all right? So yes, not a great defense. You can do other things, but it's a defense. Okay, buys you some seconds. From here, defense. I need to keep my head pinned in the tricep, finding the wrist, and finding the Americana. Let's say I'm doing this, and it's not really working, right? The arm is kind of starting to pop out. Now what do I do? Now, from here, I can start again. Look how I'm switching my hips and coming up again. I'm still attacking the Americana.
Okay.
And now I come from the one that Mama just did. All right?
Yeah.
I tried from here. Mama is so strong, it's so strong. Okay, now we're here. Now I'm gonna go with all my weight. Here. I'm dropping my weight here. I need to pin Mamadou. All of this side of Mamadou. All right, so he cannot carry and sweep me there. Now my weight is here on my elbow and on Mamadou's chest. Now I can start finishing and come back. Up or close. Okay, to finish. Up, active foot or closed feet under my partner.
Can you cross your feet
You can cross here.
without any danger of getting?
There's always danger. like I was saying right here, there's
Yeah.
always danger, you know? There's
Right,
never
right.
the one thing that, you know, there's nothing you
100%.
can do about it.
Right.
There's always something you can
Yeah.
do.
Right.
So in Jiu-Jitsu, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. All right, so let's practice. From here, pinning, holding. I'm gonna ask my partner to tell me, tap, beautiful. Now, I'm gonna pretend that he actually was able to pass his arm. Now I'm coming off, switch, and again for my Americana. And B.
Okay.
All right? So we defend, we attack that weird Americana, then we pretend it didn't work. We go back to the mount and attack that same arm. Make sense?
Mechanics for the Americana. I've never done it properly. I don't think anyone's gotten me with it. How do you do it?
Oh, you're really flexible.
It's a figure 4 that the idea is that the tip of the elbow will come up and generate torsion here.
So
There's
you're
two ways,
causing it in the shoulder.
2 ways of closing it. Here and up, or here and up. These are the angles to break the shoulder.
All right.
So very close. We got the figure 1 again. 2. So people can try here, but ideally you want to go low and now.
You're so flexible.
Okay.
Yeah, when it
And then you can go up. You can go up and also here.
He likes pain.
Flexible.
I remember though, you're very flexible.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
flexible still has a limit.
Yeah, it does.
Flexible still has a limit.
Don't go.
Because most people give up by the time they get to that point. Okay.
No, I'm sure. I know this
He's like,
will
my
work.
shoulders broke.
No, I know you
I know
know.
this will work, so I'm just gonna do it until it works. Yeah. So here you are gonna force the angle. Right? I have more mobility here. I have less mobility. I have less mobility here. That's why we wanna finish here. You will be able to finish here anyway, but it will be less energy, it will be faster, either close or very far. All right, let's just do this last thing and then we roll. Good? 1, 2, 3.